Hey everyone, Multiple456, here are the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 98 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I am actually going to head back to Raya Lucaria, and I need to go to... Gosh, I actually don't know, I think it's this one, Schoolhouse Classroom. It's been about a week since I recorded, as normal, but it feels like longer. I'll explain what I'm doing in just a sec here. So, you may remember that when you go to Raya Lucaria, you can actually take this elevator down to the bottom. And down at the very bottom, there is an abductor virgin, and if you allow yourself to be abducted by that enemy, it will put you in a spot near the... well, it'll put you in another spot. Now, when I was here the first time, I didn't do it because I thought to myself there's no reason to. However, as I've come to realize and discover, there is actually no other way to get into the place that we can get to by being abducted by this enemy. Like, this is the only way to get into that particular place. So I'm actually going to go down here now and get abducted. Now, I don't want to bother getting my body back, so I'm just going to use one of my sacrificial twigs, so that way I don't lose my 18,000 runes. It's not that much, but, you know, it's something. So in order to get abducted, you need to be hurt by this thing, and I think it needs to... what I'm going to try and do is let it hurt me like that, and then I want to avoid this attack, if I can. Then I do want to be grabbed. Hang on. Let me do this. I'm going to heal up for a sec. Actually does a lot more damage than I was expecting it to do. Come on, hit me. Not that much damage. Thank you. Alright, I just want to see what happens. I don't know if it has to kill me for me to be teleported, but we'll see. Okay, no. Okay, so that sucks. But at least... oh, why did I dodge that? That would have been it. Hit me again. I've actually done a tremendous amount of practice and I have a lot to do. Alright, here we go. So I've got the sacrificial twig on. I have died while being grabbed, and now this should teleport me to a location. Let's see. Hopefully all is well and good, and yes, talisman effects have prevented your runes from being lost upon death at the cost of your sacrificial twig. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted. So I am here now in the Volcano Manor that I got the map for very recently. So, what I'm going to do, I actually thought I would be closer to where I needed to be, but I am not, but that's okay. I'm going to quickly go through this section. I don't think there's any items here. You can jump to that, but let me quickly check. Yep, okay. Go. So, you cannot get to this section from the Volcano Manor in any way, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to have a look around anyway. Okay, yeah, that's right, there are some bats. We're a lot more powerful now, so we can actually make it through here without too much difficulty. Basically, my only goal here is to get the grace point, because there is a secret grace point here. And you could technically fight the boss, like... I could probably beat the boss in this area, and that's pretty much all there is. There's like one boss that you can fight in this, or at the end of this, and then if you do that, it leads you into the area that's outside of Volcano Manor, which is called Mount Gelmir. But I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it has been a very weird week. I went through COVID. Yep, I got it somehow, and I went through COVID, so I felt pretty crappy for about 3 days, but I'm pretty much, this is like the 7th day that I've had it, almost the 7th day, but it was a weird thing. I felt somewhat sick last Sunday. I'm recording this on a Saturday, and I felt somewhat sick towards the tail end of Saturday and then most of Sunday. Did the test, negative. Sunday had like basically was completely sick, and then didn't do the test again until Thursday when I was actually thinking of going to work, but I was like, you know what, let me just double check, and sure enough it was COVID the whole time. I thought it was a flu the whole time, so a bit silly, but yeah. Oh no, I hate this enemy. Press L1 and R1 to try and I don't know if it actually does anything, and it always has that same jump attack. This enemy reminds me of the drip 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 squiddly enemy from Bloodborne. So there's that. That's an Albinauric there, and this is what we wanted. So this is called the, I believe it's the Subterranean Inquisition Chamber, Grace Point. Yep. And now if I rest at it, I should be able to leave. Let's have a look. Yes, okay, cool. So that's it, and now I'll go back to the Unsightly Catacombs. That was actually a lot closer to the Unsightly Catacombs than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, don't worry about it. I have done, because I've been sick, I've been able to accomplish a gigantic amount of practice. So I now am a lot further in the game. And I have to tell you that this is still going to take a really, 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 really long time. I'm going to try and go as fast as I possibly can. I came up with some decent strategies for most everything, which I can't wait to show off. And gosh, but this game goes on for a while. I am going to try and do a few more hour-long episodes. This one won't be an hour, but I might do my next one. I was hoping to do it on episode 100, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it will work out. Damn it. So yeah. I was thinking to myself, well, what I should have done was do an hour-long episode once a week, but I think when I first started releasing this, I was like, nah, that's just too much. Now I can sort of somewhat accommodate that, but even still, it's, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I can do one hour episode a week, but I'm going to try. One hour episode a week, I should say. Alright, now this place sucks. Okay, I'm going to come back to this area because I think we can do that. One really cool thing coming up very soon is I'm going to get a new weapon. And it's going to be awesome. It is, in my opinion, one of the best weapons in the game. And when you see its versatility, you're going to be like, oh wow, this is pretty good. So yeah, it took a lot of time and effort to figure out how to beat certain bosses, certain stages, and but it's cool. It's cool. Okay, now I have to be very careful here because I think, let me see. Good, that's fine. Let's go over here. Okay, so this is the last part of the room. So now we go back, and we're going to try and get up there. Ah, that's where you are. Oh god. Nope. Nope. Super nope. Bloodhound's Finesse. Kill it. Awesome. 1 1 1 1 1. That was a bunch of runes right there. 1 1 1 1. Okay, so if we go up here, we can actually jump down here. Now there are 2 or 3 misbegottens that are alive. This one is not. Just keep pressing R3 to figure out which one it is. Okay, 3 or 4 I should have said. Oh yeah, one thing that I mean I probably noticed it when I got it, but if I didn't, it's kind of a cool thing to point out. If you actually look at the Bloodhound's Fang weapon, it says a fearsome blade capable of brutal airborne attacks, which people have said that actually means that it does more damage when you do a jump attack. I don't know if it's just like this jump attack or if it's this or both or something, but apparently it has like a secret hidden multiplier, I guess would be probably the best way to say that, which is awesome. Prattling Pate apologies. Apologies. Is that where the... Yes, okay, cool. Somewhere a heavy door opened. What was that? It's the door. As I jumped down, it sort of started making noise and I was like, wait, what's going on? Okay, so this one's not too bad. I I don't really fancy using Latenna as much as I have been, but just for this one I am going to use it, because this boss fight isn't that bad and I really don't want to die stupidly. So we have to defeat Perfumer Trisha and the Misbegotten Warrior. And that was a terrible... Wow. Okay, awesome. Another thing about this Misbegotten Warrior, you may remember that the very first trophy we got in like episode 20 something was... Oh, hang on a sec. How in the hell did I not die? Yeah, the very first trophy that we got was called Leonine Misbegotten. I didn't realize that Leonine is actually an adjective. So it was describing that he was, like, had the qualities of a lion. Make it in time? Probably not, because I screwed it up. I think I got it. 11,280. And Perfumer Trisha. Where was I? Here. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Perfumer Trisha. She is here. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Use to summon the spirit of Trisha the Perfumer. Trisha was once known as a healer who dedicated her efforts to treating Misbegotten, Omen, and all those seen as impure. When her efforts failed, she was their companion as they died, watching over them to ensure that they could pass peacefully, free of pain. A tale akin to the origins of the deathbed companions. Huh, okay. That's kind of true. Alright, grab these and let's get out of here. And how much time do we have left? Oh wow, actually decent amount of time. Fantastic. Alright, that went pretty well, so let's keep that up. This next cave is very large. Before I go anywhere, let me jump down here. I have no idea how many runes I need to level because my level is stupidly high on my practice, and what do you know, I have exactly enough. Let's level... Okay, strength. I definitely want strength. The reason I want strength is because I want to be able to wield my Star Scourge Greatsword. So it needs 38 strength. I currently have 20... I have 24, but I have 29 because of the... because of Radagons. So what is that? 29, half of that would be... Well, 28 would be 4, so it's, let's say 14. So it goes up to 43. So I should be able to dual wield the Star Scourge Greatsword, which is very good. But beyond that, I don't know. Golden Rower, Nascent Butterflies, Altus Blooms. This guy's a little random, just sitting here to the side. Okay, we're gonna head this way now. So these flowers are basically something that the game loves to do, is just make slightly different. Well, the Miranda flowers are all exactly the same, except they have different colours. That's a big poison cloud. Let's kill all the little ones. I don't really have to do this, but for the sake of just... Can you please stop that? Thank you. For the sake of killing everything once at least. It's nice. But yeah, this whole bunch of practice is really cool because, you know, it's one of the few chances I've had. I mean, this is like the longest I've gone without going to work. I didn't go all week, so yeah, it gave me a lot of extra time to do stuff. Still never enough, but it was decent. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. May as well defeat the little ones. Gold Firefly, yes, get that one for sure. Ah. One other thing I should mention is that in regards to how I'm doing this next portion of the game, essentially what I want to do is, like, this is Altus Plateau as we know, and then the game continues on beyond here. I want to complete every single thing that is remaining in Altus Plateau and the preceding areas before moving on, including the underground sections, so that essentially by the time all that is done, it's effectively a straight shot to the end. There's still like tons to do, but it would be a straight shot to the end from that point. So that's kind of my strategy, just to let you know that. Alright, this is the Sage's Cave. So let's touch the grace here, and we may as well rest as well. Alright, there are a lot of illusory walls here, but they're not that bad to find. Let me just test something. Okay, so you can't see a thing with the torch with the lantern not lit, and it got me thinking. Well, here's a very simple illusory wall. It got me thinking. I wonder if like technically like how that's programmed is not like you turn on the light lantern and then it lights the room and you can see, but it's like, all right, player is using the lantern. Oh, that's right, I need orders played in here. Player is using the lantern in this cave, therefore like will change the brightness of the actual cave itself rather than the brightness of the lantern, because I mean it looks pretty accurate from what I can tell, like when you look at how the lantern affects the cave surroundings. But then when you think about it in the way that I just explained, it's like, okay, maybe it's not the lantern's brightness that is illuminating the way, but it's just like the way it's like a trick, you know. The game it's trying to pull a trick. It's just a trick. That was my best Hercule. Hercule, I'm actually really good at his voice. I can't do it now because 100% now because I'm sick. I'm sick. Alright, let's grab this one. That one's very obvious. Oh god. Orders blade. Orders blade. Please kill. Alright, nice. There are a ton of items in this cave. Ooh, wait a second. You can only carry 10? Is that what I'm to believe? Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, well I have 14 silver pickled foulfoots that I will probably never use. Unless there's something in particular that I really want later. But I don't think there will be. And considering I chose to level up Arcane a little bit early on, I think my drop rate has been decent anyway, so that's cool. Budding cave mosses, by the way. Ooh, hang on. Budding cave mosses tend to indicate, sometimes can indicate where a hidden wall is, just so you know. But there's also a finite amount of 781 plus 781 would be 14. 9, and that did 18. Yeah, maybe the jumping. I feel like this attack did more damage than the regular swipe on that big boy. How did that not reach? There we go. That one's silly. That one has the glow of the treasure chest, like just basically on the cusp of the wall, so you kind of know it's there. Plus the guy is guarding it as well. Okay, let's grab this. Dragon wound grease times 4. Holy crap, times 4. And raptor talons. We'll read that in a sec. Let me just grab this. Golden great arrow. Raptor talons. I also want to use my rune arc. I've been saying that forever. Claw comprised of 2 sharp, thin blades, wielded by the assassins of Ravenmount. This weapon allows them to imitate the attacks of death birds. Besides excelling at airborne attacks, its charge attack mimics the vicious swoop of a bird of prey. Really? Awesome. That was kind of cool. How much time do we have left? Not much, but I should be able to get through this. Alright. So now we want to do this little hop over here. Definitely don't want to miss this section over here, because this actually has a pretty good item inside. This is the Raptor's Black Feathers, which is one of the coolest looking pieces of gear in the game, and you also get the skeletal mask. I don't think there's anything. Oh, there is. Oh, okay, yes, that's right. This cave has 2 bosses. Let's just do this one first. So, skeletal mask is there. Skeletal mask that tightly grips the face, worn by the assassins of Ravenmount. This ritual implement relentlessly digs into the wearer's face, preserving one's human instincts while dressed in imitation of the death birds. Okay. And then finally, the Raptor's Black Feathers says, robe crafted with the black feathers of a bird of prey, worn by the assassins of Ravenmount. A ritual implement for transforming into a death bird, if only by imitation. Strengthens jump attacks. So we are birds of prey, bringers of death. So this further strengthens your jump attacks, which is, well, beyond what the Bloodhound's Fang can do. Alright, this one, I'm going to go in. I'm going to use Lieutenant again, because this fight is kind of unfair. Because you can't see the bastard. Oh, this is the wrong one. Damn it. I thought for sure this was the other one. There's another, well, yeah, the second boss fight is harder, which now means that I probably have to, like, go back to the beginning. I don't know, we'll see. No! I basically just don't want to die. I died to the stupid fool on my practice and I was like, well, that was ridiculous. He loves to just dodge roll. He has this thing too. Family heads. It's kind of like family ties. No, it's not. Okay, family heads is that one there. 3 bludgeoning copper heads attached to a handle by chains. Signature weapon of Necromancer Garrus, the heretical sage. The heads were made to resemble those of his wife and 2 children. Wow. And then familial rancor. Gently rattle the copper heads to summon vengeful spirits that chase down foes. The anguish of a spouse and children invites accursed wrath. Wow, that's pretty messed up. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna try this. Fingers crossed I actually get the kill. And then next time we'll do some more stuff. Up. Pretty sure, yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is just the end. Alright, well I can't do the, I can't use Lieutenant, but I'm just gonna try and beat him. There's not really much I can do. You know what? I'll do this. I'll do Bestial Vitality just to give myself a bit more health. So this is another Black Knife Assassin, and you can't see him. And so you have to kind of watch the water. So let's try that again. Come on. There we go. Yes. Nice. Damn. Oh. Please have this, thank you. Good. Great. Great. Oh, you're not dead yet. There, okay. Nice. I got pretty lucky there. Concealing Veil. 10,800, not bad. Let's have a quick look at that. Concealing Veil is here. Conceals wearer while crouching away from foes. Does it? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Talisman put together from dark cloth with a lustrous sheen completely conceals the wearer's presence while crouching at a distance from foes. Part of one of the concealing veils used by the assassins on the night of the Black Knives. Okay. Let's leave things there. That went fantastically well. We'll go to the entrance, and then next time's going to be episode 99, but I really wanted to make 100 the 1 hour episode. But because there's only like one more part that I need to go through before I move on to the next one. Well, we'll see what happens. Let me just have a look at something. Actually, no, it might work out. It might work out, yeah. Okay, we'll leave things there. Alright, so I want to thank you all for watching episode 98 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.